Good morning, everyone. I'm sorry about my hair. A, I got it chopped all off, and B, I'm a hot, sweaty mess already this morning. So, you see that in the sky? See it? It's bright, and I'm excited because today is supposed to be a beautiful day. And I'm going to go ahead and condense this video down to the side and back so that way I won't drag it out over 4 different videos. So welcome back to my channel, and my husband is sleeping outside this window for another hour. He works the night shift, so he took a different job so he could be home more, and they asked him to work last night and he did. So I've already cleaned the chicken coop out this morning. This past week we have had rain, we have had cold temperatures, so yeah, I have to keep it clean because I don't want mites, and you should too, because nobody wants mites in their chicken coop or on their chickens. So I've got that done, and I'm going to flip you around and show you what's been going on. Alright, so I got the big blue coop cleaned out. That's way down there. So that is going to be the duck coop, and we are going to get that fenced off today and let them have a run. And so we're getting ready for some new animals here on the farm. If you hear something in a minute, it's just my guineas letting us know I'm outside. So what we're going to do is we're going to come up off of that fence, come up to this fence, because I don't want my critters in my fig tree. And then we're going to come straight across all the way over to that tree, and then go down and then back, and then that way everybody has this big pasture paddock. I don't want them to get to my muscadines, scuppernongs, and Concord grapes, or my blueberries. So that is getting done today. So that's what we're working on here. And then I am working on my garden this morning, actually until my husband gets up. And then we've got to go finish getting the T-post because I didn't have enough to get this fence going. So let's go over to the side. So we're keeping this set of nesting boxes. We're selling this set of nesting boxes, but this is a new addition to the farm. It is finally finished. It is my greenhouse to start seeds. I'm sorry about the audio. The wind's blowing a little bit this morning. So I finally got that done, along with my shelves in here to start seeds. And it is 72 degrees, and it is 9:30. So I'm getting kind of discouraged. I'm about ready to pay somebody just to redo these 2 beds and then weed all that. I was telling my husband I would pay somebody $500 just to do that for me, because if you guys followed me last year, it took me the whole season to get all of these beds weeded in order to plant in them, because they're so long, and they have umpteen thousand gazillion lemon balm plants in them. Why? I don't know. But as you see, my garlic is coming out of the ground. I got to get that mulched again today. So I'm not really sure if it's supposed to be coming up like that, but stuff around here don't know the seasons right at this moment. My blueberries are kind of the same way. See? So both of those are budding out like that. And my next thing, let's see, the garden bed over here My husband keeps hitting it with a tractor when he rounds the curve. So we're going to do away with this set and come straight down. So there's 4 asparagus plants over in here I got to get out to put over here, and we're just going to have this bed be our asparagus bed because I have some more coming in, and that's just going to be totally asparagus. So this will be done away with, and that will be done away with, and that way he won't hit it with a tractor when he's driving up. So this place is a never-ending project place right now. So we got the barn roofed. It was leaking. We got the whole barn finished and got it roofed. We're thinking my husband is going to use it for a wood shop. We're not 100% sure yet. This is all open with electricity. This is closed in, so we could use it for animals, but we're not sure yet because we're going to build an animal shed down at the bottom toward the creek. So that's all the gardens. Our wood shed is still not finished. We have a gutter we're going to put up. Maybe we should just do that little project today, and then that one will be crossed off the list. A gutter, and then I have a catchment system over there that someone gave us. So let's walk on up toward the back of the property. This is trees we cut down that needs to be chopped up and stacked under there. That's the material we're going to use for the barn down at the creek area. This I'm going to put out front to plant a flower in. That's got to be chopped. This has to be chipped to go in the compost pile. That is the starting of my compost pile, so when we get it big enough, I just put chicken poop in it. So when we get it big enough, we'll flip it over to here, and then the third part, it will be ready to go out. So we got that done. My husband got all of this graded. This is where his shop's going to be. Right here is going to be a lean-to barn off of it, so he can put the tractor and the 2 lawnmowers in it. So we got that finished. We got it's supposed to be pretty today, so I'm actually glad so that we can get outside. So this is his scrap yard, or stuff that we find that we may be able to use. I got this off of Facebook the other day. It's a hay rack and it's in good condition, so he's going to scrape the rest off, paint it, and fix this leg for our new farm animals. That is his whole trailer of beams for his shop. A friend gave us these 2 totes the other day, so we went and got those. This one is the one that we're going to use to put on the woodshed because it has a on and off nozzle on it. So I'm not sure what we're going to do with this one yet, but I went ahead and took it just in case. Those are what I flip over for exercise some days. We are totally finished with a quail aviary. And yes, I do know that quail likes small species. Mine didn't lay well when we kept them in the smaller cages. So we built this, and I get tons of eggs. So we're completely finished with this. And they go up under there and lay eggs. So my quail are due to hatch today, and then we're going to set some more. And this is my garden shed. We are completely finished with our well house now. When we moved here, it wasn't covered at all. So my husband built this little teepee house over it. And then he built a box with insulation in it, so now it is completely finished. Alright, moving on. Somebody gave me this arbor that it was broken right here. So he welded a new piece on it. And I got to get that in the ground because we're going to plant some kiwi on it. Somebody gave my husband that fuel tank. Somebody gave me this brooder. I just had to go pick it up the other day, so I got that. And then the last thing I'll show you is what I bought on Facebook. I got this on Facebook a couple weeks ago. The older couple was getting out of milking and showing goats, so I scored that for, I got the hay rack and this for $100. So I got that, and then I got this Premier One fencing with, I don't know what you really call them, there's stakes on the end of it. So I got that, and that about sums everything up. My husband built that top bar beehive, so we're hoping we're going to catch a swarm. That's ryegrass we planted in the garden. And then my comfrey is starting to come back up. I need to weed around it while it's pretty today. And then my rosemary, I'm not sure it's liking this spot, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it yet. But I think that's about it. So, sorry, that was a close-up, wasn't it? Sorry to spin you around real fast, but that's about it for the day. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I have to get back to work because we have to make use of the time we have. That's going to be pretty because Randy's moving back in I think they said on Tuesday. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I hope you join me on the next video. Make sure to like it, give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.